Get ready for the action, because Xabi Alonso's potential future at Liverpool is sparking serious debate. Melissa Reddy has dropped a bombshell, suggesting that internal concerns might be holding back the club's decision-makers from bringing the Dutchman back to Anfield. We dive into why this potential return is such a hot topic and what the real internal dynamics are behind this speculation.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we shift gears completely and look at community spirit in action. 10 local schoolgirls from St. Brigid's Primary School met the Liverpool FC Women squad at the AXA Melwood Training Centre. Find out how this inspiring event, part of the Premier League Primary Stars program, gave these young fans an unforgettable look at professional football and what they saw on their way to Anfield. Now we turn the spotlight onto the manager himself. James Pearce has issued a stark warning that Anfield could quickly turn toxic next season if Arne Slot remains in charge, and he insists that Liverpool must hire Xabi Alonso as the Dutchman's replacement this summer. We break down the performance issues and the fan frustration fueling this urgent call for a change. And finally, we dissect the recent clash between Liverpool and Chelsea. The 1-1 stalemate at Anfield revealed deep frustrations for both fanbases, as Arne Slot's rebuild faces tough hurdles and Chelsea struggles to secure Champions League qualification. Tune in now for the full tactical breakdown of this season's roller coaster ride and what it all means for the future. Liverpool's potential recruitment of Xabi Alonso as a successor to Jurgen Klopp is facing internal scrutiny, with speculation suggesting concerns over the potential impact on the club's internal power dynamics. Melissa Reddy has suggested that Xabi Alonso's potential popularity at Anfield could be a factor leading decision-makers to forego bringing him back. This discussion surfaces amidst a disappointing campaign for Liverpool on the red half of Merseyside, where the team has struggled to secure a top finish in the Champions League spots. The transition of leadership at Liverpool has been complex, with reports indicating that Michael Edwards' departure was partly linked to Jurgen Klopp holding greater sway in behind-the-scenes decision-making. This dynamic is reflected in the recent appointment of Arne Slot as head coach rather than manager, seemingly designed to balance the power structure. Reddy's suggestion raises pertinent questions regarding the focus of the evaluation process for Alonso. She questioned why media focus has centered on his tactical choices, such as using a back three at Bayer Leverkusen versus a back four at Real Sociedad B and Real Madrid, rather than focusing on his coaching ceiling or potential popularity. Reddy posits that the doubts surrounding Alonso's coaching trajectory, despite his achievements, are intertwined with the inherent popularity he would command. The core debate centers on whether Liverpool's leadership, including Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, is prioritizing continuity over a potential high-impact change. If the club is hesitant to commit to a Spanish successor due to fears of a power shift back towards the manager, it raises concerns about the club's direction. Critics argue that the current state of the team suggests that any change, including bringing in a figure like Alonso, could lead to a significant performance uplift. Given the potential absence of other high-profile options this summer, Alonso remains a compelling alternative for those seeking a change. 10 local schoolgirls from St. Brigid's Primary School in Stockbridge Village recently had the inspiring opportunity to meet the Liverpool FC Women squad at the AXA Melwood Training Centre. The visit was organized by the LFC Foundation as part of its Premier League Primary Stars program, which provides regular after-school sports sessions for local girls. The program offers these young participants regular sporting opportunities they might not otherwise access. Driven by a strong interest in football and a desire to learn from role models, the girls were invited to the training center to meet the LFC Women, tour the facility, and observe the professional team in action. The players engaged with the group, signing autographs before heading out for training, giving the students a first-hand look at the demands of being a professional footballer. The experience culminated in a behind-the-scenes tour of Anfield. Adding to the excitement, the girls were surprised with tickets to Liverpool's Barclays Women's Super League match against Arsenal at Anfield on Saturday. Carrie Quinton, the girls' teacher, described the experience as transformative. She stated, "From the training ground to Anfield, the girls left feeling inspired. Meeting the team was an unforgettable experience for the girls, along with then watching them train. From the experience, the girls left energized and ready to cheer the team on against Arsenal." Liverpool faces a potential crisis, as the Anfield atmosphere is reportedly set to turn toxic if manager Arne Slot remains in charge, prompting warnings that hiring Xabi Alonso as a replacement this summer is crucial. Following a significant spending spree last summer, the team has experienced a downturn, highlighted by a recent 1-1 home draw against Chelsea, which left them in fourth place on 59 points. James Pearce, speaking to The Athletic, expressed deep concern over the disconnect between supporter expectations and the performance delivered by Slot. Pearce noted that the team's recent performances have eroded goodwill, suggesting that if Liverpool's form falters early next season, the situation could deteriorate rapidly. He stressed that mid-season changes would present a challenging recruitment landscape, making the search for a suitable replacement difficult. Pearce suggested that Xabi Alonso, a popular choice among fans, would likely be unavailable, emphasizing that there would not be a figure comparable to Jurgen Klopp to immediately salvage the situation. He concluded that the end of the season is necessary to assess whether Slot can execute the required turnaround. While Liverpool remains in a position to qualify for the Champions League, they are being closely monitored by rivals like Bournemouth and Aston Villa. The recent match against Chelsea drew criticism, particularly concerning tactical decisions, including the substitution of key attacker Rio Ngumoha for Alexander Isak, which sparked significant fan backlash. Reports surfaced in the Spanish press suggesting Liverpool had initiated discussions regarding a potential move for Alonso. However, Fabrizio Romano clarified that the club is currently prioritizing Arne Slot, confirming that there has been no direct approach made to Alonso or his agents, indicating that the current internal feeling at Liverpool is firmly aligned with continuing with Slot. Liverpool and Chelsea concluded a tightly contested 1-1 draw at Anfield, a result that amplified frustrations felt by both fan bases regarding their respective team performances this season. The match was a stalemate, with Ryan Gravenberch's early goal for Liverpool being matched by Enzo Fernandez's free kick for Chelsea, leaving the game agonizingly level by full time. For Liverpool, the fixture highlighted the struggles of Arne Slot's rebuild. Despite significant investment and the signing of top talent, the team has underperformed relative to last season's Premier League title triumph under Slot's tenure at Anfield. The team finished in fourth place, keeping their hopes for Champions League qualification alive, though the performance suggested the season may be a disappointment for the Reds. Chelsea's situation was equally turbulent. Managerial instability, marked by the sacking of Enzo Maresca midway through the season, and a subsequent losing streak of 5 games led to the dismissal of Liam Rosenior. This run extended to 6 consecutive Premier League defeats, leading into the match against Liverpool. The draw secured a point for Chelsea, allowing interim manager Callum McFarlane to end their losing streak, but it simultaneously relegated them to 9th place, making Champions League qualification increasingly elusive. The tactical battle was fierce. Liverpool deployed a 4-2-3-1, utilizing a dynamic shape that shifted into a 3-2-5 in possession, emphasizing quick transitions and exploiting wide overlaps. Key figures included Rio Ngumoha, who provided early impetus, and Dominic Szoboszlai, operating as a dynamic number 10. Liverpool's build-up relied on third-man combinations and ball circulation, though their overall expected goals, XG, for the game were low at 0.56. Chelsea adopted a compact 4-4-2 mid-block, relying on aggressive pressing triggers. Their build-up featured a 3-2-5 shape in possession, with wing-backs pushing high. The attacking threat materialized through transition play, with vertical outlets bypassing the Liverpool press. Enzo Fernandez's equalizer in the 35th minute, a well-executed free kick, proved decisive. Midfield dominance was contested, with Chelsea's double pivot of André Santos and Moises Caicedo effectively mitigating Liverpool's central progression. Chelsea's attacking fluidity was driven by Cole Palmer and João Pedro, who created significant numerical advantages, particularly when João Pedro dropped into midfield alongside Fernandes and Palmer, creating a 3v2 advantage against the Liverpool double pivot. Cucurella was instrumental, making repeated runs in behind the defense and exploiting space down the left flank. VAR decisions also played a role, with goals from both sides being disallowed following offside checks. In the second half, Liverpool struggled with sustained intensity and lethargy after scoring, leading to criticism regarding their passivity. Conversely, Chelsea's compactness and industry, particularly from Cucurella, earned praise. The game was characterized by low shot volume, underscoring a cagey contest. Ultimately, while Liverpool secured their position for Champions League qualification, the tepid attacking performance left questions hanging over Slot's tenure. For Chelsea, the draw halted their slide, but the path to European football remains uncertain, with all focus now shifting to the upcoming FA Cup final against Manchester City.